I'm Georgia Blackwell.
And we're going to talk about the space exploration of 1960. Space exploration during the 1960s was a big deal.
Engineers back then built space shuttles out of less technology than we have in calculators today. Calculators. I carry that in my backpack every single day so I can build something and build it to the moon with all this.
In the 1960s, President John F. Kennedy made a speech. He wanted a man on the moon by the end of the decade. Really now.
This started the Cold War between Russia and America.
During the Cold War, Russians and Americans really hated each other.
They wanted to see who could get to the moon first, and they would do anything to get there first.
This race flared up the Cold War, but at the end, the Americans put a man on the moon first.
And we're the winners, as always.
I don't know what to say.
So space is scary. Putting the man in the cold, black frontier, what were we going to do then if they got lost?
We never knew what was going to happen, just sending a man to the moon like that.
People thought there was aliens outside of Earth.
There were so many movies made about that, like E.T. and the space exploration.
And Apollo 13, all those movies just leads them on how aliens are out there. But we don't know that yet.
You never know what's really out there. There's still so much to be discovered.
And us landing on the moon had science go up through the roof. We learned so many new things.
We learned about the moon and everything that has been out there in space just because one man made it to the moon.
And Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin must feel pretty special.
Yes, it must have been a great success to be the first man on the moon.
Just to think, all those people who didn't go there before.
All those people on their edge of their TV watching him. And here is a video about the spaceship lifting off in space. It's amazing, really.
So this is when it's already 2 minutes out of taking off. And the altitude is 43 kilometers and the velocity is 1,000 and now 2,000 meters per second.
Imagine being out there, right in that spaceship, waiting to land on the moon.
All alone. You don't know when, if you may crash, if you may die, or you may succeed. You never knew.
It's a suspension moment. You never know what's going to happen.
It's weird. And going through the atmosphere, many things must go into their minds.
If I were to be there, I would be nervous and afraid to see what would happen.
This has been Georgia Blackwell.
And Alisa Mendoza.
And this has been the space exploration of the 1960s.